found in Venice, and then we can go from there.
Okay, my name is Colleen Diamond, and this is Julian Diamond, and Julian's 4. And we moved to Venice about 8 years ago, actually, this fall. And then Julian was born there, so he's a Venetian. And when I went back to work after I had Julian, I decided that I really wanted to do community work and I wanted to get involved with the community. And so I got involved with Venice Arts and started doing PR for them. And that led me to meet someone named Robert Feist. And so together, Robert and I founded the Venice Media District. And what we did was we had Venice made an official media district through the city of Los Angeles. And since then, that was in 2000, Julian was born in 2006, and in the fall of 2006, that's when we had, we created the Venice Media District. And since then, we've gathered people together in production and post, and we've brought everyone together in the community, and we do events, and we do outreach. And Julian was the reason for all of this. Can you say hello? No. And I grew up in the San Fernando Valley, and then I lived in Santa Monica for 10 years. And my time in Venice, what I've learned is it's a community with a lot of history of the arts and supporting people in the arts. And now there's a whole new generation that's moved in, and I think our family is a big part of that new movement, which is exciting. And I'm hoping Julian will be the next generation. About it. Did you have any questions?
Yeah. Did I hear you correctly when you said you helped make Venice an official city?
No, official media district through the LA City Council. Okay. So it was myself, Robert Feist of Ravensworks, Lynn of Venice Arts. There was a small group of us, about 6 or 7 of us, that had Bill Rosendahl, our council member, put a vote in front of the LA City Council, and so they voted to have Venice made an official media district. And the history of that is, you know, a lot of entertainment companies were based in Hollywood, and then in the 90s they moved to Santa Monica, and over the last 10 years they've been kind of moved out of Santa Monica into Venice, into Marina del Rey, into Culver City because of cost. And so we realized that not only was there a big history to production and post in Venice, but there was this new generation that was coming up. And so we really wanted to create a community. And what we also do is we donate creative services to nonprofit organizations, which I know you've been part of. So we have donated creative services for, you know, PSAs and film projects and media projects, and that's a big part of what we do.
Great. I love you.
Have you seen anything? I know Julian has always grown up here, but compared to other communities with children, like, is there a stronger tie between like parents and families and kids in Venice versus other parts of LA, or is that a draw?
For me, as a new mom, I think it's really starting to be a neighborhood and a community that is supportive of new families. But that's really, I think it's a newer movement, and that's really happened, and it's accelerating since Julian was born. So I would say over the last 5 years, especially the Abbott-Kinney district and how much is going on there. You see a lot more families, and families turn out to like First Fridays and events at Venice Arts and things like that. And I think there's a lot of changes that are going on with the community, but I think it has a lot to offer new families. And for me, I like to be raising my family here because as a community that I think has a big artistic history and has a lot of artists working in it, it's just a very vibrant community to be raising a family.